the Edmonds in shell Cordovan, color number 8. Now, these boots are pretty amazing. They're very comfortable and they just look good. The leather, of course, shell Cordovan, a membrane on the hindquarters of a horse, tanned by Horween out of what is it, Chicago, I believe. Good old US of A. Yes sir. Let me take them off, at least one of them here. Now these don't have a traditional leather insole necessarily. It is leather, but they have and I hadn't looked this up just now because I wasn't planning on doing any kind of reviews. I just decided to just randomly start doing them. But I don't remember what the insole is called in these Edmonds, but the top of them, like the top half layer, not the, you know, it's leather throughout the whole foot, right? The top half of the insole is leather and the bottom half of it is cork. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, isn't cork in most Goodyear welted boots? True, but this has more cork because the cork is also in the midsole in this boot, on top of that being half of that insole. Oh baby. They come with the day-night soles, which are decent, but I don't think, like, once these need a resoling, I don't think I would put day-night back on them. It's just because, like, I guess they're mostly for like UK conditions, like wet, rainy, gloomy conditions, right? And that's not really where I'm at. I'm in a desert where it's very bright and sunny and dry, and I just don't, they're comfy. Like when you step on foot, it feels good, but I also feel like that might be the insole in these things. And you know, on top of these just being more for like wet conditions, it's not just, you know, because it's dry here that these are somehow bad, but we also get snow and ice, and these are not really good in snow and ice. I think that's a primary reason. Even though we don't get too much snow and ice, it does happen often enough that I wouldn't want to resole these with day night again. Even though day nights are dope, they're good. They're pretty durable, I would say. A little bit less durable than the Vibram 410 on the Iron Rangers that I have, because I would say I've used these boots less, but in similar ways, and I feel like the heel is worn more. And let's just compare the two boots together, because you do get different cuts of leather. These pair of service boots have the tongues in shell Cordovan as well. A lot of makers don't use shell for the tongues. They'll use a different leather, which kind of makes sense, but I actually like the shell. To me, it looks better having shell on shell. Very well used. I'll probably have to clean these up, but you know, I take them out into the desert, I clean them up. I don't really like dress up in daily life, so I can't really say that I dress up with them, but they can be. You can use these as dress boots, in my opinion, especially once they're cleaned up. Of course, when they're scratched and dirty, as they are right now, you probably wouldn't want to throw these on. But like a horsehair brush, if you brush these things, just say like 5 minutes per boot, without even using any kind of conditioner or anything, they will shine right up, because this shell Cordovan is amazing. That's what it's about. Look at this. I mean, just look at that. It's hard to tell, maybe, in this lighting. I'm in like direct sunlight right now. To me, shell Cordovan is one of the coolest leathers. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the most functional leather, but it works. It's amazing. Just like the look itself is just so nice. Here's two different kind of looking panels. You can see this one's lighter than this one on the quarters here. This one's slightly more pliable than this one. And these end up looking different depending on the lighting they're in, which is also very cool. Like right now they look more like an eggplant color. And typically I would say they are quite a bit brighter, but in this lighting they do pretty much resemble what I'm seeing in the screen. Because, you know, cameras don't always capture what we see too well. But this seems to be about right. Very cool boots. Leather heel stack. Leather midsole. Storm welt. Just look at that. And I haven't even brushed these yet. Like, just look at that leather. Amazing. Definitely the nicest leather I have in terms of boots. I do have a front quarter horsehide leather jacket. That's nice, but it's not shell. And like with most Allen Edmonds boots, they are true to size. So my Brannock size is 9.5D. I'm kind of leaning toward E, but I'm still a 9.5D. And it's true to size.